Welcome in, YouTube, to part 3 of Shadowbringers, where we continue our adventure and we meet the Oracle of Light. Do we fully rescue her? We'll have to watch and find out. But we do arrive in Il Mheg by the end of this video. So why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? Let me know what you're thinking of these videos. And catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here, where I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. I love you, YouTube. Enjoy the video.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. "'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you." My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
War! We should fight for our freedom from the dark, from the light.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Absolutely.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
Okay.
Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Okay.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the Guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Make good use of us, Lena. So you will be joining the Guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Yeah. Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first. You will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Okay. Seems doable enough. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see it to it. You look dashing best for your first outing. You look your dashing best for your first outing. Done, are ya? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well. Then, See to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents. One deploying from Fort Job, and the other from the Hostile Imperative. You and Alfino will join the former. Morrighan, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamile at Spagirix. She will inform you with she will issue you with serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. I am struggling. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Okay. Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are ya? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are often dreamed. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's as bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be called Crone's Kiss. Jests aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Well done, sweetie, I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, hey? As much as I would like to oblige. All our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. Fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good, I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Okay. Radiska's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the Rookery. That is all. Go well. We will absolutely fly. Like, is that even a question? Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us. I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Zeli Vanthi. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ha, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Okay. Can I talk to you about the task? There we go. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed them, a task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro lunch and see to the 4 beasts. Dismissed. Okay. I also see that we have a ether current right over there. Okay, we got this Amaro here. Gwee, gwee, gwee! Maybe. Happily devours the fodder. Good. Gwee? Reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Alright, Lina. I'm ready. The Amaro are fed? Yeah, the Amaro are. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we do not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparation. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment. Atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Alright, now I gotta climb up to the top of that thing. It's a long climb up. And the height is so dizzying, it's giving me the hiccups. Alright. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. Some of your gear will be glamored. Stuff is unaffected though. That's fine.
Keep moving.
She looks so out of it.
What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
I can't wear the helmet? What a shame. But neither can she.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Also, why does mine have shoulder pads and hers doesn't? I don't know how I feel about that. Fight your way to Menphilia! The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow. Hey, even Alfie now. There you are, Morrighan. Mayhap you could lend us a hand. Reinforcements! We need reinforcements! My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. Let's stance up. Come! We keep close to the wall. What's this debuff say? Wide awake. Resistance to the effects of dream powder and been granted an unpleasant yet effective serum. They're here too! To arms! To arms! Damn it! Let's make this quick. Okay. You certainly took your time. Let's cut a path through the rabble and keep moving. Your zeal is admirable, sister, but we were told to avoid enemy attention, not invite it. We do not have time. Leave them to the guard. Yulmar may boast the world's largest army, but woman for woman, we are no less mighty. Alright, let's burst phase this thing down. Can I not target it, please? This is no token force. They were serious about invading.
Let's give them a show.
You can stand, you can fight. Push them back. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Morrighan, Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. With me, Morrighan. Yes, where are we going? The way is relatively clear. Good. There she is. Quickly, free her. Damn right. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. But we'll do our damnedest anyway. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. I already forgot what his voice sounded like, so we're going with that. You will return to Yulmore. Let me make sure I keep the aggro. No, I won't go back to that cell. It is for your own protection. Ah! Pathetic. Are you alright? I'm fine, I just can't move. Stay there while I tend to these vermin. The tales do not lie. He is fierce beyond reckoning. We are outmatched. He cannot maintain this onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. You will do no such thing. Confound it. And now it is just you and me. Be careful, Morrighan. You are made of sterner stuff than the rest. Buddy, I'm not gonna just lose. But will it be enough? Gookamoots, do my bidding. It seems you are no ordinary soldier. You are persistent, and that I will allow. Well, and all you are now, buddy, is you're just a repeat of mechanics. I have your measure now. The game is up.
It's over.
Damn. I know your folly. Not I know, just know your folly. Yep, that's my sister.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thancred?
Run,
So,
you fools.
You are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
What was that?
break!
Oh, shit! I forgot about that.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
No, I don't think he will.
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Il Mheg, the Faerie Kingdom.
Dun dun dun. There he is.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Thurbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fae folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Il Mheg.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Il Mheg. And here we are.
Morrighan has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Morrigan's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ilmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Morrighan. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close, and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore.
Bro, chill.
And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
She's traded one prison for another in some ways.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now. Put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Morrigan's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Because of the fairies.
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
You know, maybe we should call upon Fae'ul. I bet you she would know what to do. She always does. She is a pixie. Il Mheg is the Faerie Kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Okay. Hey, level 75, let's go. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed part 3 of Shadowbringers, where we have now arrived in Il Mheg, the Faerie Kingdom. Don't forget you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here, where I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. And let me know down below how you're feeling about these videos. I know I just kind of did that in reverse order than I usually do, but I wing it every time. So, you know, here we go. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I love you. I'll see you around.